Hello there, Life Coach Ade here. Just been reflecting today about, this whole thing about self-discovery, self-awareness, spiritual growth. We put so much time and effort and energy to improving ourselves. Fixing what we think is wrong about us and working hard to be perfect. Stressing ourselves to get to a place of peacefulness. What an interesting adventure. What I'm really clear about is the fact that, well, there is this, the whole idea of self-improvement, knowing self. Of course, I understand it, I get it. For some of us, it's the beginning of the journey. We go on this quest to find ourselves, to discover who and what we are. And I believe, I'm clear about this. There come a point where we realize that what we're looking for, we already have. What we're looking for, we already are. Sometimes, this whole thing of searching for yourself, it's necessary, and there's an aspect of it as a waste of time. Maybe it's a way to convince our human self that we're putting the effort, the work forth, so that way we give ourselves permission to enjoy life because we've been working hard at being free. But the simple truth is we're already whole, we're already healed, we're already perfect. It sounds so simple that it sounds so cliche, like yeah. What I know for sure is really the journey of personal development, discovering self, must lead you to a point where you remember yourself as spirit, as love, as nothing, the no thing that is everything. If we can love all that we don't like about ourselves, if we can learn to be at peace with our imperfections, give up trying to fix our lives, and recognize that we're already perfect, we're already whole. That's the act of surrender. That is true surrender. There's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with us, even though we're conditioned that we have this disease, we have this bad behavior, bad habit. But we must come to a point where we just give it all up. Just surrender. Just give up the fight to be right. Give up the fight to be perfect. Free yourself from the pursuit of freedom. And just silently say to yourself, this is as good as it gets. this is as good as it gets. Like right now, this is the best time of my life. My life is perfect. I am in a good place. Now, for some of us, the egoic mind would say, no, this is, and also depends on what we're dealing with. But especially if things are not going right the way we think it should be, if things are not as good as we would like it to be, say, oh no, this is not the best. This is not as good as it gets. Oh, it's got to be better than this. I get that. But if you think back to where you were, say a year ago, 2 years ago, 5 years ago, there were some things that you went through that was so painful, so traumatic. But through that trauma, through that painful experience, you got to know yourself in a different way. So, especially if you're dealing with a challenge, this is as good as it gets. There's so much freedom. And even if you're not dealing with a challenge, if you're feeling content, you're happy, but you want more, but you just kind of take a deep breath. Just take a deep breath and look around and say, this is as good as it gets. Actually, that can let you know where you are in consciousness. On a human level, we try and get to a certain destination, a place where we're going to be free, where we're going to be happy, where we're going to be joyful. There is nowhere to get to. There is no destination. It's ongoing. It's a journey. It's an adventure. So, if you're experiencing some challenges, ask yourself, what is the lesson here for me? What is seeking to be birthed? What good wants to express here? Because the truth is, what is happening, what you're experiencing, is really just helping you be more. And it's based on your consciousness, your mindset. Clearly, if you're watching this, you are already on a spiritual journey. You're already clear. Well, yeah, you're already clear about who and what you are. You are clear about who and what you are. We don't always want to admit that we are clear about who we are or how great we are. We think that's egotistical. But it's egotistical to say I'm shy or I'm embarrassed or I don't want to make people feel uncomfortable. That's egotistical. Be so soulful that you express your goodness, because the truth is, your nature, our nature, is spirit, is love in action. Your true nature is peace. Your true nature is freedom. Your true nature is all the fruits of the spirit. And it transcends religion. It even transcends spirituality. That's the word I'm using to qualify this state of consciousness, where we feel a sense of oneness with all, oneness with life, oneness with God, Goddess, divine energy, whatever name you want to call it. It is about embracing your humanness, and especially the areas of your life that's challenging you. Oh, great teachers, if you could stop judging that part, the challenges that you're having over and over, stop worrying about why is this happening again. They're all there to teach you. And at the end of the day, if you can sit with it, be with it, love it without judgment, you will know yourself in a whole new way. Everything is energy. So whatever you're going through, call it good. Because you can. Call it good. Regardless of what other people are saying. Call it good. And even if it doesn't feel good, call it good. It's all a game, you know. We're on this stage of life. You get to rewrite the script. The secret is you're already the hero of the movie. So call it good. Remember who you are. Spirit. You're not limited. That is the spiritual side, and it's about balancing the divine in the human aspect. And that's the challenge that we have sometimes, balancing the divine in the human realm. And life is not for wimps. So if you're alive today and you're watching this, pat yourself on the back. It gets better. That's right. Moment to moment. Life is good. It's getting better. I look forward to talking more with you about this on my show. That's right, shameless plug. Why not? This Monday. And you figure it out. Even if you're watching this a year from now. 10 years from now. Where we'll be focusing on surrendering to our greatness. Life is not about getting. Life is about giving. It is about releasing. It is about surrendering. Because you're already fully loaded. You are pre-approved. You don't need no credit check. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your adventure. And call your life good. Call it good. You have the power to declare good in your life. Declare it now. Give yourself permission to be free. And so it is.